Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. I'm always each month offering half price readings with good discounts. So if you would like to know more information about that special offer, you can also email me and I will provide all the info required gladly. Also, if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do that by following the PayPal link down below as well. So, Capricorns, I feel like the month of October, it's one full of dreams and encompassing the highest ideals and aspirations you have for yourself in life. So there's a lot of focus in ambition, but at the same time, in the higher meaning and purpose of whatever work you are doing in life. I feel like some of you really want to do something important and meaningful out of yourselves and out of your life on the concept, the global concept of it. And you may be a little bit confused or torn between choosing dreams that can be just unrealistic aspirations or unrealistic goals, not really sure if they are at your reach or not, choosing those or choosing the more conventional path towards achievement. I feel like some of you want to build your own unique way of it's like you're building your own unique businesses or ideas or formats or channels, or you want to be involved in something, I feel, where you call the shots, but at the same time where you are free or available to flow with the outside itself. So something that doesn't necessarily keeps the other part completely shut out. You still want that outside part, that society, that claim, that public status, that reputation, that expectation to be as well a part of whatever you are doing on your own on your own way. So I feel like some of you are trying to understand how to build your life in a way where you are honoring your truth, your vision, your dreams, your sense of self-fulfillment, but at the same time providing to the outside what they are kind of looking for or they are expecting for. And this may be a little bit tricky because I feel some of you don't know how to balance or how to be it's like choosing between being right to you or choosing to be right to others and so being detrimental to your own self. I feel like there's questions, and this may not even be about work, this may be about anything else in your life that have this energy of not feeling like if you are feeling like you are doomed if you do or doomed if you don't. And it may be an issue about truth. Yes, it may be an issue about you being truthful to something and so end up affecting the other side that you wish you wouldn't affect. I feel that part of that fear is also because some Capricorns that are showing up here are like the rocks of are the rocks, the stability for others around, and this may be incredibly it may carry an incredible amount of pressure that others don't realize except you dealing with this. So you may have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of expectations on you, again, that you don't want to fail or you don't want to compromise because you know people somehow depend on you to keep pushing and working for themselves or doing whatever they're trying to do. But again, balance is really something that you need to keep in mind. This is in Indian conscious position though, so you may not really know right now, but there may be an urge or a situation coming in October or further ahead where you may need to make a very rational, detached decision to what's fair and correct as well towards you. So this depends a lot of on which Capricorn side you are. If you are someone that has a lot on their shoulders and you are kind of putting your happiness and your well-being to second and being more of a provider to others, there may be coming a moment where you may decide to separate yourself from circumstances or people that are kind of pushing it, or you feel are being abusive to your own generous, kind spirit. For others of you, though, it may be that you have been living too much, absorbed or self-involved in your own pursuits, and you may be called to balance or be more fair as well to others around you. I feel like you may have an issue with during the month of some of you in the month of October may feel very sentimental, but you may not want or be willing to leave those emotions or share those emotions or kind of leave it actually in an actual way. You may not want to be bothered with it or just even feel like you have time to deal with that, which may create again imbalances in your personal relationships. I feel like some of you are kind of isolating yourselves, or some Capricorns may be feeling lonely during the month of October and kind of looking to all that they have. The exact message here is that it's like some of you are queens and kings, so you have reached a degree of life that is abundant, that it's more than okay, that it's exactly what you have been working for. So you have reached a position in life, let's say, of something important happening, but you are looking around and you're feeling alone, or there may not be anyone enjoying with you the fruits of your work. This is for some of you, of course. Others of you, you may be seeking people that may actually kind of help you, or people that you feel like can understand your views, and so be good teamwork, or a good partner or good partners in your life, because they can help you by having those same goals or common goals, or goals that are kind intertwined with each other. What I want to say is that some of you may be having too much of a business mentality in relationships, and this may create difficulty. I feel some of you as well may be going through divorces or separations that are, so some of you maybe they have been something you have been aware that it's going to happen, but I feel like others of you may be actually struck by surprise by a decision of someone separating from you, or someone demanding that you have a more righteous or fair behavior towards them, or you can be doing that yourself. Also, if you have been, again, delaying your happiness due to obligations, when in reality, for example, what you want is to leave the current commitment you have, October may be warning you that that situation is actually important and about to happen, and there's so much you can delay. Either way, in whichever side of Capricorns you fit, this Four of Wands in your future, it's a great omen, because especially for Capricorns that have been desiring to better their family and domestic relationships, if you put enough effort and balance, and if you give of yourself as much as you want to receive, I feel like you can establish good relationships, or at least work on a foundation where they become more solid and more fruitful to your life, and also to affect positive. I feel like the month of October, it's not just about you. It's like it's you, but at the same time, somehow, either directly or indirectly, your involvement with others. It's like there's a lot of I don't want to say attachments, but entanglements, and so there's a lot of kind of dependency issues that may be a part of the display of the dynamics you are suffering. But I feel that you need to be more open to give as well. Some of you are more finding it more difficult to give of yourselves, or to give or share, things that you feel you don't understand yourself, or you don't feel comfortable yourself with it. So how can you give? But at the same time, you may struggle with communication of emotional places, or your emotional dimension itself, as weird as it can be, or as different as it can be from people that surrounds you. You may need to voice your emotional truth. I feel like others, if you are just kind of diving into earthly matters, work, building ideas, building projects, building, success through your efforts, your investment, but also in terms of work partnerships, or work, it's like relationships in work, they actually can be very good in the month of October. I feel you are struggling more with intimate, familiar, personal relationships. But in terms of work, I feel like you can be assisted, or find people that are like you, or really similar, or understand your views again, and it can help you build those dreams and make them part of your reality. So it's like a sense of finding people that are like you, like great minds, think alike, and suddenly there's a great team effort to establish something, or to launch something. So for Capricorns desiring to launch something, I feel that the month of October is one that can be very, very, very promising in terms of the extent of success, or the public that you can reach. I feel like in terms of work, it's a very positive month, especially the more you find your soul tribe, and you are able to work diligently, and with compromise with others. There's a sense of harmony in the exchange of your own views, and each one adding a different topic that actually ends up creating a masterpiece. And whatever you want to succeed at in the month of October, it's at your reach. I also feel like you want to have more of a contribution to the world. Some of you are thinking about, again, the grand scale, your place in the collective concept, and maybe you are kind of wanting to be more involved in society, or trying to understand, again, how to be yourself, or be what you dream to be, or dream to do in this world where there may be a lot of pressure or expectations on you. I feel like, yeah, you can be very alluring to public during the month of October. So if you deal with public, if you have your eyes set on drawing in public attention, success, you are alluring a lot, and you have charisma, or people sympathizing a lot with your image, your work, your expression. So don't withhold or contain what you want to sell out. This is a great month for exposure of your work. Again, I feel like the trouble may be in more personal relationships. I feel like it can be issues of you telling someone to leave, or someone telling you to leave. It's like sudden situations or situations that have been, you have been trying to be patient about, but that you don't want anymore in your life. This can be the month where the actual separation happens. You may be telling someone to leave your life. You may be actually leaving your home, or someone may be leaving your home if this is a divorce or something like this. And it may be tricky, let's say, of course, emotionally to deal with this. And for others, I feel that you are just waiting on someone, or you are patiently waiting for someone or something to come through. It could go both ways. And for those waiting, again, it will pay off. Four of Wands is a very good card for results, with Three of Pentacles especially. So whatever you are waiting for, that has been slow and requiring a lot of your patience to stand it, I feel like you will receive rewards from that. I also feel like the breath during the month of October, for some of you, it's important, because the breath will allow you to kind of breathe in and breathe out whatever you need to in terms of intake, and whatever you need in terms of to expel, to release out of your life. So that balance between what you need to receive and what you need to give. And I feel like also the breath is going to help you be more consistent and grounded in the time you are in, and so more patient and available to deal with the demands of life that you may be dealing with. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.